What's going on, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, the beast himself, Bro 16 here, and today I'm just gonna be showing you guys my signature styles. This is a highly requested video that I haven't done for a while because I didn't think signature styles really mattered in 2K, to be honest. But I know a lot of you guys want to see them, so without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so for contestant animation, I used the Steph Curry. There was no real reason I did this, so I just did it just for the fuck of it. Dribble pull up, again, I don't really do dribble pull ups because I'm not, the shooting type of center. I'm an inside center, but I chose Elite 13 just because I like the motion. Spin jumper, again, I just chose Nowitzki. This one I actually do kind of do a lot, but I don't, really use and abuse it. But Dirk Nowitzki, has that legendary little jumper. And of course, for a hot jumper, I had to use my man Dirk again because he's a big man, so I had to get the big man animation. It's really dope. Now for post fade, this one actually does matter a lot, and there's only one post fade you really should be using, well, two, and that would be Michael Jordan, because this is the easiest fadeaway to learn to pull off. Is basically guaranteed 9 out of 10 times, just because, and I literally mean this, just because his name is Michael Jordan. Michael fucking Jordan. That's the real reason why the ball goes in. And of course you can't get Dirk Nowitzki because he does have a nice little fadeaway jumper animation. It's pretty quick, but again, Michael Jordan is the best one to go to. Now post hook, I thought the classic sky hook would be great, and it is. It, like, if I had to like give it a little ratio, probably 6 out of 10 times it'll go in. But hook doesn't really matter. It's not as OP as I thought, the classic sky hook, but it's still a useful tool. Now post hook, hop shot, I use 6, and I do this a lot in pro am. I don't really do it in park, but you can do it in park if you have some range to your center. This one gives you a lot of space, but another one that gives you a lot of space is number 2. This is just a little bit quicker. You see, you just get that little quick step back animation, but yeah, the hop shot is something I actually use. Now the shimmy shot I don't use at all. Like, this is a dumbass shot. But the protect shot I don't use either, but some people do. If you have dead eye, I guess you can use this, but I really wouldn't. Now dribble posture, I go low, and you'll see why in a minute. Because the ISO crossover, I use crossover 6, just because, like, when you're going down court, this is probably the best one for a center. It's quick and it's controlled, but it's not too fast, so it doesn't, it looks good. It doesn't look retarded like if you got the other cheese crossovers. Plus, when you do a little double crossover, man, it catches a lot of people off guard because you get a little speed boost with the little center. Now behind the back, I just use behind the back 3. Just something simple, not too cheesy. You could use behind the back 10. If you really want it. Behind the back 9 is okay. 6 is too much. I wouldn't recommend 6 for a center because you don't really get that little burst of speed out the behind the back. Now the spin moves, I just use 7. I don't use the spin move very often. In fact, if I'm gonna do a spin, I normally do a post spin where I just back them up with L2 and just spin around them. Now hesitation I don't use. I just show 6. Nothing important there. And for signature size up, I chose 19 because I believe this is Allen Iverson's. I think that's why I chose it. But I have a park size up now, so that doesn't really matter. And of course, the ISO size up inside out has to be Jamal Crawford. There's no even debate on that, to be honest. The ISO cross has to be Jamal Crawford. Again, there's no real reason I need to explain that. You guys already know. Now ISO escape, I use Kyrie Irving because I can get a quick little close shot even though I don't have anything on my jump shooter. This creates a lot of good space. I see Kobe Bryant's a real excellent one too, especially if you back up and then use a little spin mover across. Like, if you know how to do it right, you can speed burst out of this one pretty well. Now mannerisms, I don't know what the fuck. Like, this just gets me mush mouth. It's just retarded. Anyways, that's my signature styles. As far as NBA animation, some of you guys might want to know that as well. I'm gonna go ahead and what jump shot am I using? That's a good ass question. Who am I using? Oh, I'm using release 1? Oh, that's disgusting. I don't shoot though, so I don't really care. But for big man, LaMarcus Aldridge has been probably the most consistent for a lot of people. A lot of people use release 70. If you want to shoot mid range, of course, go Michael Jordan. So those are basic jump shots. Now your release timing doesn't matter. It depends on what jump shot you get. Most people just do theirs on quick. You might as well, to be honest. Now free throw doesn't matter if you're playing park, but if you're playing prime, just go with whatever's best for you. Now Dunks, on the other hand, you have to have all the little all the rim grazers. All right, you want all of those, all the basics. Why do I say this? There's no need to do flashy dunks in the park. Yeah, it looks great to the eye, but most of the time you just want quick points. And the most important thing is you don't want to get blocked. So I do little basic dumps. I just want to show that off to you guys here. They're pretty cheap too, so get the under basket because you're gonna be catching a lot of offensive boards and whatnot. And if you want to get flashy, I like doing cockbacks and tomahawks and things like that. No real need for any 360s. I do have a windmill though. I do like doing the windmill if I want to get fancy, but most of the time I don't. Layup, just go big. I mean, you don't really need Tim Duncan or Blake Griffin, and everything else is just all that bull crap. And my park animations, I should be doing flashy passes to be honest. I don't know why I don't, but I should buy some of these. But yeah, I don't do anything there. I got all the park dunk packages I can get right now. I'm an All-Star 2. I could get All-Star. I could probably get Legend, but I'm just not consistent enough with playing park. I chose number 3 just because I really adore this animation. Like, look at that. That shit's silly. That's ridiculous. And of course, post game celebrations. I mean, it depends on who you are, what you want to do. My signature introduction. Let's see. I believe it's not the dragon. That used to be my old one. Ah, yeah, the finish. The finish. Give a little Street Fighter tribute, Hadouken, and then follow up with the uppercut, Shoryuken. So there's that walk pack. They got a lot of funny ones, I'm gonna be honest, but I just throw up the X. Dez Bryant. No, I'm just kidding. I can't stand Dez Bryant. I'm an Eagles fan. I know, Lord bless my heart. And then of course just coming through. Uh, Funny enough though, there's actually different speeds to these animations. So I guess there's some benefits to choosing these over just walking. So there's that. And I don't really do any of the other stuff. All this other stuff is just it's not important. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video. Dislike if you did not, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.